You know, looking at this picture, I'm actually quite surprised that Nintendo drew this way. I mean, back in the day when this technology was new, that face of flames was actually quite scary. I know it scared me, but then again, I was a 12-year-old kid who pretty much got scared of anything and everything that had anything remotely related to do with horror. Oh well, not sure how that's really much different from today, because I'm still get scared of anything that is remotely scary and have nightmares about it. Oh well, there's some information about me, whether you guys wanted to learn about it or not. Hi guys, I am Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of my Super Mario 64 Let's Play. In the last episode, we pretty much did everything that we could do on the first floor, and in which case, after we did, we went up to the place where we could actually battle Bowser, and went to battle him with the hope of finding Peach so we could eat our cake and be done with this mission. But of course, when we got up there, we found that was not to be. Instead of finding Peach when we defeated Bowser, we got a key which led us down here to the basement, which allowed us to catch a weird rabbit that held a power star, and then go into this rather scary painting, get a couple of power stars for beating up some bullies, which did not like me. And in this episode, we are going to look around the basement a little bit more, acquire a few more power stars, and then just kind of see where things go from there. So with that out of the way, I would return back into this painting right here of Lethal Lava Land, but because the last episode was kind of intensive with heavy fire-related things, whether it was Bowser's fire breath or this lava land itself, I actually think we're going to hold off on going back in here for a little bit and go explore the new courses that are down here as well. So with that in mind, there are two different rooms that you can go to actually explore. You can go to this door over here. You do not require any power stars to actually do it. Well, I would go in here. The missions in here are actually quite annoying, so I'm actually going to pass on doing this one here. And instead, I'm actually going to go back here and do a mission, or do some power star missions that are over here. Now you will notice that there is not really any paintings back here, and you might be thinking, well, where are you going to go to do missions and stuff? Well, as it turns out, if you actually go up and touch the wall, you will see that there's a rippling effect, much like the paintings that we go to. As it turns out, this is one of the few instances in this game where the course that you have to go into is actually a wall instead of a painting. And what lies behind this wall is a place of misery. Don't believe me? Well, let's jump in and I'll show you. The title of this stage is called the Shifting Sandland. And if you do not know what the Shifting Sandland is, I'll just spell it out for you. It is pretty much a land of sand with the sand shifting, if you didn't see that coming. Now the title of this mission is called In the Talons of the Big Bird. So it's bad enough we have to deal with some shifting sand, but now we have to go play with a giant bird? Oh, the joys of playing with giant birds.
Let's go.
Alright, the stage itself is actually quite hazardous, and I have had a horrible time actually doing this stage, both in practice runs and actually doing this. This is actually my fourth recording of this. Not going to say what happened, but just know it is. Now what you're supposed to do, you will notice that there's this vulture flying around, and in his talons is the star. In order to get that star, we have to go over to where that bird is. There are 4 pillars, and if you stand on those pillars and actually jump into the bird's talons, you will be able to get the star. Now it sounds quite simple, but actually getting over there to do this mission can be quite difficult. You can avoid these stupid birds and everything, these shy guys. Alright, as I was saying, there are 3 different ways you could actually get up here. Well, I didn't say there were 3 different ways, but there are 3 different ways that you could actually get over to where you need to be. You do not want to be over here on these pillars over here, because the star's going to pop up way over there on the other side of this pyramid. So what you want to do to actually get over there, you've got 3 different options. Your first option is to go up here. If I can make it up here, and I did not make it. I had the most horrible time getting up there for some reason. So if you want to jump up onto this building, this actually provides you with 2 ways to get up here. The first way is you could use this wing cap right here to fly over to the pyramid and get to where you want to go. Way number 2 is you can hit this thing right here, and out will come a turtle shell which you can surf on and get your way over. But you might want to be careful doing that, because this place is entirely made of quicksand. If you accidentally hit a wall, you will die. And the third way to actually get over there is on this stone path over here that, as you can see, is quite dangerous, because we have rotating blocks with a small entrance in those blocks to actually get into and keep yourself alive. So that way it can be a bit more tedious to our health, and well, it might not be as easy to get through as the other 2 ways that I mentioned. We're actually going to take this way because I'm a glutton for punishment. Why else would I not take this thing? Alright, so you see these things going here, and as you can see, we have these rotating blocks. As if you get to where their opening is right here, you can avoid all damage and move around accordingly. Now I know for a fact this part right here we are okay for the moment. You will notice that there are red coins here. You might want to keep that in mind when we do the red coin mission, which I'll talk about that more later. Now these boxes won't actually go all that far, and if you can memorize exactly where everything is, it'll be much better for your health in the long run. It's not incredibly hard to get over here, but you just want to be careful of these blocks. What's kind of funny is if you watch these things rotate, they actually kind of change their moods accordingly. This one doesn't, but you go over there. Yep, you can see he is happy, and then he was crying. We have bipolar blocks in this area. Oh, no, do not kill me. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay, we know where that opening is in this thing. Wherever the stripes are, the warning stripes, that is where you need to go and wait for this blockhead thing that is bipolar to come around you. So I know that we are actually safe here, and if we hurry, we can actually... Yes, I made it. Took a risk and made it. Doesn't happen all the time, but I made it. Alright, so just go where the blocks are actually open like that, and you can get over here accordingly. Now, if you do take some damage, you can actually come over here. Well, if you do take damage and make it over here, you can jump into this little puddle here, and this will recover your health. I do not know why this is here in the middle of the desert, but I will take it. Alright, so once you are over here, what you want to do, you will notice there's this little Bob-omb here, but we're not going to talk to him right now because it's not that important. So what you want to do is you want to climb one of these pillars, and once you're here, you just literally want to jump into the talons of the bird, and there will pop our star. And just like that, we apparently killed a bird, so... Oh no, he's not. He's alive. Well, at this point, you actually want to avoid the bird because he will actually come up and steal your hat if you're not careful, and I would rather not lose my hat because, well, I am Mario. I am not going to lose my hat. So instead of losing my hat, we're simply going to go over here, jump into our star, and call this mission completed.
Here we go!
Okay, so that takes care of in the talons of the big bird. Wasn't really that hard of a mission, but it could be if you're not really that careful. And with that out of the way, we are going to jump back into this wall and get yet another power star, as if you didn't see that coming. So, alley-oop! The next mission in the Shifting Sandland is shining atop of the pyramid. Well, shining atop the pyramid. Apparently I can't read.
Let's go!
Alright, this mission is quite similar to the one where we went to the talons of the big bird, where we went to get this Bob-omb out of the way so I can concentrate on something for more than 10 seconds. Run, Mario! No, 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 no. Do not go over here. Okay, a little forewarning. Do not go where anything is where sand is shifting or you will die. And I almost did there. Alright, as I was trying to say before, I was really interrupted by a Bob-omb and then shifting sand that was trying to kill me. You will notice over there on top of the pyramid there is a star spinning around. Now, just like before, all you have to do is just make your way over there and literally make your way to the top of the pyramid and you can be done with this mission. And because I've taken the other way, which is actually quite dangerous to our health, I'm going to show you the second way you could actually take to get over there. You can take the way through the bipolar blocks if you want to. I'll call that bipolar block pass or something like that. Now, if I can get over here on top of this thing, I have horrible luck actually doing this thing. I don't know why I have so much trouble getting on top of this thing. Alright, we are up here. Now that we are actually up here, excuse me, I've said over and over, you want to be careful when you're actually using the turtle because you hit a wall when you happen to be riding the turtle, you will lose it and you will die. So instead of actually taking the turtle over there, at least right now, I'm going to go ahead and use that flying cap. And just notice that cactus thing, he's just got his head through the building. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to fly over to the pyramid, kind of take a shortcut over here. Now, if you're really good, you could actually just fly straight into the thing over there. But this wouldn't be a Let's Play if I didn't show you the alternative of how to get to up there. So we're actually going to take the way that Nintendo designed for you to actually get up there. And more or less you can see how there are these platforms here and you can slowly make your way around. Be very careful though because there are fire things that these ball thingies are releasing fire and it will burn your butt, so be careful of that. Take damage, you can go over there. And also be aware of these Shy Guys because they will also do something like that. And just know that it is incredibly easy to die here, as I'm sure I'm about to learn. No! Yes, I made it! Ha 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 ha! Oh, very rarely does that happen. I'm lucky I made it. Alright, as I was saying, you want to be really careful because there are Shy Guys and fireball things that do not want you to get up to the top of this pyramid. And so more or less, if you did take this the way that Nintendo actually planned for you, these tornadoes will suck you up and let you spin around like you have a flying cap on or something. Alright, now that we are up here again, we'll try this once more. Doing this very carefully. Have to be very careful. Avoid fire things where possible and Shy Guys. That is incredibly helpful advice. You will notice it's actually quite difficult to get up here because the ground around you is becoming quite thin and quite small. And it only gets worse the higher you go. But if you do manage to make it up to the final little piece here without falling down, just tiptoe your way around. Or fall off and die. That works too, I guess. I cannot believe that I died literally 3 feet from where the star actually was by sliding off that thing. Oh well, you gotta be careful when you're actually up there, you will die as you've seen. Well, I guess it's not all bad, because I can actually show you the third way to actually get up there, in a rather easy way at that. So I'm done running around from blocks. If you do want to actually get through this mission and you don't want to take the way around the pyramid, I just wanted to show how you could get up around the pyramid if you really wanted to take that way and not use any of the other things that are available here. Like I said, you could take the way through Bipolar Block Pass if you want. Feel free to do so. You can also take the Star Cap. That might be the safest way to do it, but I'm going to show you another way that is actually quite broken and quite fun at the same time to do. So if you actually hit this thing and right on this turtle shell, this is actually my favorite thing to do, and you will see just how broken this really is. You slide over here on the surfboard or skate. You can actually skate all the way up to the pyramid, jump, hop, and then when you're actually at the top, just slide right in and get your star. Totally broken. Okay, well that was broken. It did get us to the top of the pyramid. There's a myriad of ways to actually get up to the top. You can, like I said, you can take Bipolar Block Pass, take the Flying Cat, fly right in, or take the turtle. I apparently found the turtle to be easier, so that's the way I'll take. I'm sorry, for some reason I find sliding on a turtle all the way up to cheating a mission to be quite hilarious. Okay, so that out of the way, I think we're going to jump in here and do yet another mission. But we're actually going to do something a little bit unique with this mission, and, well, I will show you what that is when we actually get in there. The third power star in this line is called Inside the Ancient Pyramid. Now, the entire goal of this mission is actually to get inside of the Ancient Pyramid and get a star that is within the pyramid itself. The entrance of it is actually over where the pyramid was. You might have actually saw an opening when we were over there with the talons of the big bird, or on top of the pyramid a couple times. Well, we are indeed going to hit into the pyramid, but first I would actually advise you to do something else when you're doing this mission. And that is to try and get the 100 coin star. Now, up until this point, I was actually saving the 100 coin stars for when we were doing the A-Red coin stars. But because this level is a little weird, most of the coins are actually inside of the pyramid, and once you are in there, there is no way to get out. But your red coins are all out here, so we're actually going to separate these two missions, and this will be one of the few times we actually do that. Now, before you actually enter the pyramid, you're going to want at least 35 coins before entering the pyramid, 35 to 40. And you can get those, a few of those, by first grabbing this block, but be careful when you do, because once you do grab this thing, you will go flying like you're on a rodeo. The block rodeo. It will break, and there will be a bunch of coins that I advise you to get, every single one of them if possible. The bombs here will give you a couple. Now the shy guy will get down here. I can actually land on him. Come on, you worthless shy guy. Don't be shy of me. And I missed this thing completely. You stupid thing. Well, he is shy. He doesn't even want to come down here. Alright, well, while he's busy flying, I'm going to go over here and get a couple of bombs. That'll help us a little bit. That'll give us a coin. Kill this guy, and that will give us a few coins over there. So once you kill that, kill the shy guy and kill the... Well, that doesn't go on the shifting sand lane. Thank you for that. Alright, there we have another bomb. You will see there's a red coin over there. You can pick up a couple of red coins to help you get to the 35 mark. Be very careful if you do get this coin, though, because if you land in the shifting sand that is over here at the beginning, you will slide down and die, and you do not want that to happen when you are trying to get really far in this game. So I'm going to just sneak around here. It might actually be better if I actually crawl. And you know what? I think I will actually do that. I know it is slow, but it is safer than sitting here waiting for the sand to just suck me up. Alright, so we make it over here, and we're slowly going to crawl back. I realize that this is incredibly slow, but I do not want to take any chances. Because you try to go up this hill, you will slide down. Like I said in the first part of this mission, you cannot take on the sand dunes, or you will slide down. Alright, so with that, we've got 11 coins. We are going to go around here and knock this block off. Take that, you worthless block. You gave me nothing as a result. Alright, throw it and kill a block and watch it. Oh, there goes that block. Oh, we didn't need those coins. Oh, well. Easy come, easy go. Whoever said that never went through anything. Alright, so we're going to go around here and kill a couple of Goombas. It shouldn't be too hard to get at least 35 coins before you get in this thing. I mean, if you actually kill that thing over there, which is... I'm not exactly sure how you kill this thing. Apparently you can just jump and kick them and that takes care of them. You will get 5 coins from knocking those things out, which is incredibly helpful. So we got another one over here. We're going to take care of both of these if we can. Oh no, don't fall off. Get the coin before it goes in the water. Alright, we are up to 26. To actually do the... Oh, the block respawned. That is awesome. I didn't think we'd ever see that block again. I'm getting excited over blocks. You should see me when boxes come in the mail. Okay, we do that. There are 3 or 4 coins. We've lost 1 coin because it is in the sand. We've lost yet another because it is also in the sand. So we have just lost 2 coins, and that is not all that helpful. Maybe we will have to actually go get a few red coins before we go into the blocks. Alright, if I can get on this building, which I seem to have the absolute hardest time doing in this episode for whatever reason. Jump up here. Alright, 3 jumps, we have made it. So let's get our wing cap to fly around, because I do not want to take bipolar block pass. Do our triple jump, start flying, and make our way over to these pillars where there are a couple of coins within our sight. As we get down here, emergency ground pound. Alright, triple jump. Get a fresh start, and fly, Mario, fly. Like the horrible person that you are. Wait, horrible people don't fly. Maybe some do. Alright, avoid the birds, as I've said many times before, because he will take your hat. If you lose your hat, you will be hatless for all the missions. Go in here and get that little coin there. Stay away from me, you stupid bird. I have such horrible luck with birds. Ooh, cactus guy. Must kill. Get away from me, you stupid cactus guy. I told you. No, no, get away, you stupid bird. Okay, with that, we have gotten 42 coins. Make it 45, or 43 rather. Apparently I can't count, as I've shown many times on my Let's Plays. Now you could get this block right here if you wanted to, but if you do, I would actually recommend you get it facing that way, because you do not want to fall off in the sand. It is incredibly easy to die here, as I've shown a couple of times. Or as you've probably seen me barely get lucky and survive. Alright, well since we have got 43 coins, we've got the necessary minimum to actually get in here and get this. So we're going to fly over here. We'll go down in a minute. I'm going to check this box out. I'm not sure what's there. Apparently 1-up. That'll be incredibly helpful. Goodbye, 1-up. I will see you another day. Yes, it's helpful, and I just let it go. Alright, so once you got 43 coins, you can just slide down here. And we are inside the ancient pyramid where there is no way out, except for getting the star. Kind of weird because there's not even an opening here, or apparently there is. Oh well. I want out! Let me out! I am Mario. You cannot contain me. Be like saying something like I was a... I don't know. Okay, moving on. Now the key to actually getting this is I know there is actually a blue box switch and some Goombas over here. Yes, Goombas are very important. Well, every coin you get from here on out is actually going to be important, so take out as many enemies as you possibly can. You get to do that very carefully. Thank you, you stupid Goomba. I will cherish your coin always. I don't know about you guys, but you notice these coins are absolutely everywhere? And I have just lost a coin. Where is the coin? Give me the coin. I need the coin. The coin is nowhere. Well, that's 1 coin down the drain. Here I say every coin is precious. Anyway, as I was saying, you notice how kind of weird that these coins are everywhere? These things are the currency of the Mushroom Kingdom. It's actually a game theory I watched about that, where how much are these coins actually worth? I don't know. Alright, well, as I was saying, the key to this mission is not to kill Goombas. What you actually want to do is there's a switch right here, and it is crucial that you get every single blue coin that pops out of this thing. If you miss just one, you could ruin everything. So when this thing switches, go find the blue coins and get them as quickly as possible. Like I said, you are on a time limit with them, so hit it and run. Alright, we're going to do that, and where they pop up, I am not sure of. There they are. They're all lined up in a row. We're going to jump down and get them all. Now be careful when you're down here, because if you're in the sand, you will actually start sinking very carefully. It is very easy to fall into this, and if you sink too far, you will die. Okay, you couldn't see that coming. To get back up, just backflip or jump in, get to a block, and that'll help you out there. Alright, so we've got that. We're going to make our way around to actually finish this mission, in addition to getting the 100 red coin, or the 100 coin star. That puts us up to 62. Now, what you want to do to actually get up here, I don't think I'm actually taking the right way. That's been known to happen before, more often than not. Get up here, and there will be another 1-up. If I can actually get this one, yes, I got it. Alright, what you want to do to actually get up here, there are several ways to actually get to the top of this thing. And we will show a variety of ways to get up there, as I'm sure I will fall at some point during this thing. One of my least favorite missions is actually on the stage, but we're probably not going to cover that in this episode. Alright, as I was saying, you want to move around here. Now, the easiest and cheapest way to get up here is you could literally double jump this thing and get on top of the womp and just literally climb around, or this mummified womp. But I would actually advise you not to do that because, well, there are coins that you need to get in order to complete this mission. It's why we're doing the 100 coin star mission. But if you are in a hurry, you can just take that thing, and this will take you to a certain point, which I will show you in a little bit. Jump over here and get this coin, make our way up slowly. Now, over here, we're actually introduced to a new mechanic in addition to a new enemy. A shocking ball that kind of looks like Electrode or something like that. Now, there are these bars up here, and if you jump up and hold the A button, you can actually hold on to these bars. But do not let the A button go, because if you do, you will fall down to what is below, and below us is nothing but quicksand. So do this very carefully. Get the coins, as many as you feel you'll need. Watch out for that spinning, shocking Voltorb electrode thingy. Sorry about that cut there, guys. Had a weird thing, some kind of hiccup in the video. Not quite sure what happened. Alright, we're going to kill this Goomba, get his coin, and just keep making our way up. I feel fairly confident. Alright, if you jump the Womp, you'd be able to just get right here. And you would literally... I almost died there. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Sorry yet again for that cut there, guys. I keep getting interrupted. My video keeps cutting out of me for some reason or another. Alright, there's a Goomba that's just killed me. We'll get his coin, take his life. As I was saying, once you get on that mummified Womp, you can just literally make your way over this way. And this will take you to this portion of the course right here. We have this rolling thing, or apparently not. Apparently I'm getting the stages mixed up. Just keep moving along here. I guess while I'm doing this and just kind of moving around, doing various things that don't really make sense, I could ask you what you guys think about the desert and, like, attractions in the desert. I don't know, do you guys like the desert and everything? I personally don't like the desert. You guys should probably know my policy on heat and nature in general. I don't know, if it's nature, it does not deserve to be around. I do not like nature, you guys know that, though. So if you guys like desert, yeah, I feel happy for you if you like the desert, but I am not one of those people, so yeah, there you go. Alright, so we got this little rolling thing here. I'm not exactly sure what you can call this thing. To actually avoid this, there's this little hole in the wall. Just go in there and he will just roll past you like he does not care. And that's probably because he doesn't care. So we're going to slowly make our way around here. There's a heart here if you happen to take a little bit of damage. Jump here again. There is 87 coins. We are getting close to the top. Hope I did not misjudge this somehow. Gonna make coins and everything. Alright, jump up there, get that coin. We are up to 89 as of this moment. Over here we have several electro balls. Be careful of them, because they will become annoying. Jump up here and climb this thing here. And we are just doing everything that does not make sense, aren't we? Alright, moving around. If I can move the camera around. I hate these controls. I mean, they were really good for the time they made these, but at the same time, this thing's kind of annoying. Alright, beware of the Womp. He does not like us, and he will show us many cases of that going around. Let's go up here, and this is the 93, 94, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if I could do it. Apparently I can't get there. And we've got 99. There is the star for being atop top of the pyramid, but we are short one coin, which is just jerkish. Well, I hate to do this, but we're actually going to go back down. And there is our star. There was actually a coin right there you can get. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing. And that takes care of the 100 coin star mission. And if we could do it, there might be a way to actually get back up here. I do not have much faith, and I did it! Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. I've never had anything good like this happen before. Alright, so well, there was 100 coin missions if you managed to do it. And with that, we will also get this star and call the Into the Ancient Pyramid mission completed. That was awesome. I cannot ever remember a time I've had good luck like that in a Mario game. I'm sorry. I usually have a lot of bad luck with Mario games. Alright, so with that, we have acquired our 37th and 38th Power Star. And with that, we've done 3 stars on this mission. I think that will actually be good enough for this particular mission, as well as good enough for this episode. We got quite a bit accomplished by getting 3 or 4 Power Stars in this stage right here. So I think this will do it for this episode. Next time, in my Super Mario 64 Let's Play, we're going to look around the basement a little bit more. I think we're actually going to go check out that room that I did not check out earlier, and do a few Power Stars in there, and then just kind of see where things go from there. So, until that time, I will catch you guys later.